Hello again, it's Bill Jones, recapturefederalism.com. Recapturefederalism.com. Coming to you again from Freedom's Nest. Wherever you're a free man in the United States, you have freedom from Freedom's Nest. I'm going to talk about communism today and oaths. Oaths and oath keepers, oath breakers, oaths. And I take my oath first of all. That's what I always do, don't I? Then I talk about communism. And when you talk about communism, you talk about treason, and you talk about public officials and others who violate their oath. I, William R. Jones, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, so help me God. I say that. The military, they've been taking an oath since 1789, 1790. They had even an oath prior to that during the Revolutionary War. But the oath to the Constitution, of course, came out after the Constitution ratification, 1788. So, against all enemies, foreign and domestic, take an oath. Now, where is it in the Constitution to take an oath? Well, I got my trusty little book, Thank You, Hillsdale College, compliments to Hillsdale College. Yeah. Now, it's in a religious cause. Religion cause, yeah. Article 6. There's 3 clauses. The first one had to do with debts from the Confederation, Articles of Confederation, and they absorbed the debts. So that's already taken care of. Then we have the Supremacy Clause, and we have the Religious Clause, Religion Clause. The oaths in the Religion Clause and the Supremacy Clause, which states this Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuant thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, anything in the Constitution or laws or any state to the contrary notwithstanding. Okay. Notice they don't say agreement here. And I talk about Communist Roosevelt in 1945, the Yalta Agreement, which is an agreement, it's not a treaty. Because he broke the oath. He didn't follow the oath. In the Religion Clause, which is the next paragraph down. And he gave up the sovereignty of the United States and states, individual states. In the Yalta Agreement. That's the United Nations. That was a deal he cut with Churchill and Stalin in Yalta, February 1945. And what the oath did he break? Well, the senators and representatives before mentioned and members of the several state legislatures and all the executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution, But no religious test shall ever be required as qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. Okay, no religious, it's or, but no religious test. Okay, we don't take test. But you still have to take oath or affirmation. That's one of the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. That's sworn oath. I have a Bible I use, the Lamsa Bible. It says you're guilty if you take the name of the oath in vain, falsely, you're guilty of violating the commandment of God. And I talk about Romans 13, which is authority of God. Government, good government's by authority of God. Now, the president takes the oath that he's going to faithfully execute. You think Obama's been faithfully executed? He hasn't been faithfully executed. He should be impeached. He's committed treason. Why don't they impeach him? Simple. Because they should be impeached themselves. They're violating their oath too. Because they are all following the Communist Manifesto instead of the Constitution. Back in the 50s, Democrats especially, talking, oh, we're not going to take no loyalty oath. That's what they were talking about. They ain't going to have to take no loyalty oath. And somebody like McCarthy said, hey, you need to be taking a communist. Oh, can't say communist. Press all over him. Other Stuart Simonton, Missouri senator. All over him. They brutalized him in public. But he was just following his oath. He was following his oath.